There, I didn't. Whoa, there. I didn't test my mic. I didn't have my mic on. There we go. Typical Tony on a Monday night. I give up on doing Facebook because the comments ain't been coming through. So we're just doing comments on StreamYard. And whoever comments and I see it on here is who wins the prize. So tonight we are going to be giving away the famous Bassmaster Classic collar and bait of this year, a 2026 win of the Bassmaster Classic. He won it on the chartreuse. Mike on Hook and Donkeys calls this char pepper, 3-inch grub worm. 3-inch grub worm on Grub Cast. Imagine that. Okay, guys, we'll go ahead and do the sponsors, the people that make this happen for me. Fish Sticks Rods. Well, I put them to work this weekend. Yesterday, we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Hook and Donkeys. Actually, yesterday I used some of his baits on a little gig that I was doing. Sanborn Builders. Ace Hardware. When you're in at Ace Hardware, stop down the aisle at Blue Rock Bait and Tackle and get you some Blue Rock Bait and Tackle. Hobbs Roofing. Pizza Stop. I ain't had something out there here lately. I need to go out there. I thought about a chef salad tonight, but I'm not going back out this evening. I'm in for the evening. I'll get me something next week. Or maybe this weekend, Friday night. While I'm getting ready for, Sundays when the bash is. Hobbs Roofing. Southern Ohio Sanitation. Williams and Son Construction. Raccoon Creek Outfitters. I don't think he's got anything going on. What's the date? He does have something going on. The 22nd through the 23rd. He will be at the Meteor Show. I guess he's doing free camping. If you want to go down to Raccoon Creek Outfitters, the 22nd, 23rd, and watch the Meteor Show in the sky. Gamma Fishing Line. I definitely put it to the test Saturday. When I talk about that here shortly, it was not the fishing line. It was the man not retying his knots. I will talk about that here in just a little bit. It's called laziness. Drop Zone Bait and Tackle. Get you some rattling, shaky heads. Use those this weekend. If I'd had a good knot tied, I'd have probably come out a little better than what I did. Grubs 15, you get a discount. Strickland Marine Plus. Get a hold of Strickland down at Aaron Strickland down at Marine Plus and get you some stuff taken care of. I got a buddy getting ready to call him about a prop. So Strickland Marine Plus. If you ain't got his number, can't find his number, get a hold of me. I can get you directly into him. Hey, Dean, how's it going? Okay. Tournaments. Last Wednesday night, Lake Snowden. First place was 6.29. Travis and Kyle 6. They had 4 fish, 2 overs, 2 unders. Second place with 3.84. Howard Miller and Jim Reed. They had 1 over and 2 unders. And third place with 3.56 and Big Bass at 230 was me and Josh Guthrie. We had 1 over and 2 unders. Actually, Josh caught the over first thing off the bat. I'm looking forward to this Wednesday. It should be a really good tournament this Wednesday. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 boats weighed in overs. That tells you what Lake Snowden's doing right now, guys. Saturday, Athens County Bassmasters was at Buckeye Lake. Guys, I tell you what, I am impressed with the club. We had 20 members fish. Our first tournament, we had 23 members. So we're really having a good turnout. First place with 8.03, and he had Big Bass at 395, was Bo Nishamore. Second place was 7.37. And imagine that, Dylan Phillips. Third place was 604. Travis 6. Fourth place was 5.34. George Carr. And fifth place was 2. That ain't right. Fifth place was 5.17. Tony Grubbs. Guys, you know, you hear it all the time, but I'm going to tell you, I broke off fish. Probably would have put me in the money. I lost 2 other keepers. If I'd had 5 fish, it would have put me up there a little better. Had a guy just ask if I was on, but you guys see me on Facebook. But yeah, and I can tell you right now, my line broke on a nice fish right at the leader tie. And that when it broke, I looked at Cooper, the young boy that was with me, and I was like, I don't know the last time I retied that. And when you're fishing tournaments like that, and if you want to get into money or do good, you better know when you tied your knot. That's just pure laziness. Pure laziness. Of course, I say that. I don't know if it's laziness or I'm just so busy with everything else. I didn't get to bed Friday night until almost 11:15, 11:30, and left the house, got up at 3:45 and left. So, you know, I just got to priorities. I got to get my priorities to where if I'm going to fish these tournaments, that I retie and have good stuff ready for tournaments if I want to do good. And I told him when it happened, I said, that just cost me. But, you know, excuses are a dime a dozen, but it's just truth. It's not an excuse, it's my fault. Sunday, last call. And can I say, wow. They had 40 boats show up at Burr Oak. 40 boats showed up at Burr Oak to fish last call last weekend, last Sunday. First place with 8.0503. Dustin Hook and Clint Van Hoss. Second place, 6.99. Joe Hanning and Ron Williams. Third place, 6.50. Kenny Webb and Mike S. Fourth place with 5.47. Ryan Hammond. In fifth place, Austin Hoffer and Hunter Cowan with 4.72. They had a really good turnout. I'm really amazed on 40 boats at their tournament. Let's see here. Let's check something out real quick. Not on YouTube. I think they got a week or two off here now. I need to put their schedule in my phone in pictures. Yeah, they're at Seneca Lake on May 3rd. I won't be at that one either because I've got a club tournament. It's either going to be at Gallipolis or if the river's blowed out, we will be moving it to Buckeye Lake. That's our practice tournament for our regional. Guys, any federated members? We done our regional meeting, done the pairings for the regional at Gallipolis on May 16th and 17th. We got 14 boats. I have the pairings. I will post them out. Actually, we need to get the phone numbers probably put on them for the co-anglers to get a hold of boaters. So, but we do have the pairings, and we got 14 boats in the regional for Region 6 at the High River on the 16th and 17th. Don't forget, May 23rd, we're already full, but we will have the campground tournament down at Les Dock Campground. I'll give you some more information on that as we get closer. This coming Sunday, we have the Big Bass Bash up to Burr Oak on the run and gun. Guys, just a little rundown on that. The Big Bass Bash is you weigh your big fish every hour. You're only allowed to have one fish in your boat at any time. And once you weigh the fish, you have to turn it loose. If you come to the ramp and get your fish out of the boat, out of the live well, you have to weigh it. But now you can go to the ramp and sit there, and I've done it, wait for 30 seconds before the hour's up, then get out and weigh your fish. We done that one time and ended up getting in second big bass. Actually, I think we've done it twice now. Now, last year we had one that was like 16 inches long, and we carried it around and went back to the ramp a couple hours, and then finally I was like, let's just weigh it and get it over with. We're wasting time trying to get back and forth. So that it's a very neat, fun day of fishing. So, and it's George and Mike and them. They run a really, really good show or a good tournament. And Bill, uh, actually, it's Mike, George, Bill, and Joey Vincent. Usually, there at the dock doing the weigh-in, and it's fun. If you're not in it, you can even come up and sit and watch a couple hours, watch people come in and out. It can get entertaining at times. Sunday, I went up to I left Buckeye Lake Saturday evening, went on up, stayed in the hotel Saturday night for Sunday to practice for a tournament coming up there on May 2nd. And I wish I wouldn't have had to leave when I had to leave. And I was planning on leaving at 3. And at 4, about 10 after 4, I was like, I got to get the boat loaded. Because I figured something out right around 2 o'clock. And it turned out to be a fun day. I figured something out, and I had a really fun day. I actually should have posted that picture. I had a really nice fish I caught. I lost another really nice fish, and then I caught another decent, probably 17-inch fish. Now, I had 5 total throughout the day, so I had probably 10 pounds in my best 5, but if I could have had some more time, I could have put a pretty good bag together. It was a lot of fun. But I'm looking forward to that tournament May 2nd. We'll see what happens. But usually when you have a good practice, the tournament turns out to be no good. But we'll see. I want to thank everybody. You wouldn't believe the people I run into out on the road and out places that say they watch my show. I really appreciate that. Ain't had many comments tonight. It's been pretty quiet in the comments, but that's all right. Need to be looking into getting a couple people on. I need to probably concentrate that in the wintertime because people are out doing stuff, but I got a couple people I want to get on throughout the summer. Rusty, that don't stop you from typing. I knew you'd be watching. Hey Brian, I talked about your tournament. Wow, 40 boats. That's impressive. And I can't get over your that little app you got, the weigh-in thing. That's neat. I need Bo to check that out and see about getting it set up for our club like that. That's pretty neat. Okay, guys, I am going to go ahead and do the trivia question. Once again, it is the char pepper 3-inch grub, but it actually is. It doesn't. You can't really see it on the camera, but it is the chartreuse 3-inch grub that Hank Cherry, the same collar that Hank Cherry caught all of his fish on at the Classic to win the Classic this year at Gunnersville. Mike made some of these up for me before I went down there. And my probably fifth or sixth cast with an Alabama rig, the first day under a bridge, I caught one that was over 3 pounds. They do work, I'm telling you. Okay, trivia question. Get your Google up. What year was Kevin Van Dam inducted into the IGFA Fishing Hall of Fame? What year was Kevin Van Dam inducted into the IGFA Fishing Hall of Fame? What year? Everybody must be typing. Tim Wilson. And Tim, you forgot to get the baits in my truck from last week, I think. Did you get them? Tim Wilson got it, guys. Fred, you was right too. Rusty, you was off a year. Tim, did you get the baits? I can't remember if I give them to you Saturday morning or if we forgot. If not, I'll have them May 3rd. That or I can put them in the mail. Whatever you want me to do, you tell me. I know what you're saying there, Tim. I thought I didn't give them to you. They're still in my truck. They was in my truck, but I'm like you. I was so well. One thing, I just wore out. Okay, I'll put both bags together. They'll be in my truck. So next tournament, remind me, and I'll have them. Yeah, are you going to be down at the river tournament May 3rd? Do you think you're coming to the river tournament on May 3rd, Tim? Okay, I'll have him there. And I'll keep you guys, I'll keep the club updated on the river. Right now is in good shape, so hopefully we can go down there and fish that tournament on May. Well, that's only 2 weeks away. And right now, I do not believe there's a whole lot of rain in the radar in the future. We got a little bit chance Wednesday, a little bit, a chance. Well, there's a little bit Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and Tuesday. We'll just have to keep an eye on it and see. Okay, guys. Let's see. Brian Rose said he just got off the river and it's fishing really well. I bet it is. It should be really good in May. For the, I hope we can have our regional there. That should be a good time to be on the river. If it stays down for us. Okay, guys. It's going to be a short show again because I got a couple other guys said they're going to start sending me some tournament results. So when they have them, we'll get them on here. Yeah. So when I get those, yeah, it's I couldn't believe Buckeye. It was like 71 degrees. Buckeye was. Uh but Buckeye is a lot shallower lake, so it warms up a lot faster. Allen Creek was in about 63. Brian said the main river was 64. That's pretty warm for the river this time of year. Of course, we've had some only warm April days. It looks like we might start having a little cooling down a little bit, so that we'll see what that does to the fish. Sunday, I'm looking forward to that. I think well, I'll know Saturday what Sunday's going to bring me, what I need to do. Okay, guys, I'll have them results this next Monday night. We'll be talking about the Big Bass Bash. We'll have several hourly wins and all that, so I can announce everybody's for that. And the Wednesday nighters, this Wednesday night should be a really good tournament for Wednesday nighters. We've been, I think we had 13 boats the week before and 13 boats last week. So that's a good little turnout. Payouts changed. It's been a pretty good payout. So, Brian, you have a good week too. Okay, guys, I'm going to go up and fix dinner. I will see you all next week, and we'll have some more gnat flying around. We'll have some more results and talk some more fishing, guys. Get out there and rip some lips. Have a fun week. Be safe.